We now shift our attention to West Asia. Deep divisions are coming to the fore, pitting Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu against the Mossad chief. You heard that right. The matter in question is Netanyahu's stance on retaining control over the Philadelphi corridor, a narrow strip of land along the Gaza-Egypt border. We've been telling you about this. Now, as per reports in the Israeli media, the Mossad chief, David Barnea, has contradicted Netanyahu's position. As per reports, Barnea told mediators in Qatar on Monday that Israel was prepared to withdraw from the Philadelphi corridor as part of the second stage of a hostage release deal in accordance with the proposal backed by US President Joe Biden. Reportedly, Barnea's message to the mediators came just hours before Netanyahu publicly declared that Israel would do no such thing and retain complete control over the Philadelphia corridor, thereby contradicting the terms of a plan backed by the Biden administration, a plan that Barnea and other Israeli security officials reportedly had already agreed to. This begs the big question. Why is Netanyahu so adamant about this point, even at the risk of blowing up the entire ceasefire deal? Experts say that the answer lies in politics, not security. They say that Netanyahu's recent public statements are nothing more than a move designed to sabotage the deal for his own political gain. According to them, this is not about protecting Israel's security. This is about protecting Netanyahu's political future. And let's not forget that this is not just a domestic issue. After all, the US, Israel's closest ally, is directly involved in a way. On Tuesday, the White House, through the National Security Council spokesperson, said that the latest Israel-backed hostage deal proposal includes a full withdrawal of Israeli defense forces from the Philadelphia corridor, directly contradicting Netanyahu's position. So what's really going on? On one side, we have Netanyahu, who has dug in his heels, arguing that retaining control over the Philadelphia corridor is a strategic necessity for Israel's security, claiming that pulling out would open the doors to arms smuggling and the rearming of Hamas. And on the other hand, we have the Mossad, the White House, even elements within the Israeli military, all of whom have directly or indirectly said that Netanyahu's so-called stubbornness could derail the entire negotiation process, a deal that could potentially secure the release of hostages and bring some semblance of peace to the region. According to reports, in July, Barnea, along with Shin Bet head Ronen Bar and the military's coordinator for the hostages, Nitzan Alon, warned Netanyahu that his refusal to budge on the Philadelphia corridor issue could result in the deaths of hostages still in Hamas's captivity. The strategy seems clear, putting Netanyahu in a corner where he has to basically choose between accepting the deal and risking political fallout, or rejecting it and facing the wrath of not just the international community but also his own people, who, remember, are desperate for peace and the safe return of hostages. In the coming hours, days, weeks, the world will watch on closely as Netanyahu faces that crucial decision. Will he yield to the mounting pressure from Mossad, the White House, even those within his own government, or will he continue with his rhetoric, risking the collapse of a potentially historic ceasefire deal? To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.